What happened in Part 1? Jack Ryan's team captured a Russian spy ring, but discovered shocking betrayals within the CIA. Natasha escaped. Deputy Director John Brooks vanished. The conspiracy runs deeper than anyone imagined. The final confrontation. When they came back up, they saw that Marcus had moved all the prisoners outside, but Robert was still hiding somewhere. "Robert, come out! Your bomb has failed," Jack called out. Robert emerged from behind the back wall. His face was red with anger. "You've destroyed my years of hard work. I was going to become very rich," Robert shouted. "You betrayed your country for money," Jack said with disgust. "Your country?" Robert laughed. "This country didn't value me. I gave my entire life, and what did I get? A meager salary." "You received respect, but you sold it," Emily said. Robert suddenly raised his gun. "If I can't survive, I won't die alone." He aimed at Jack, but at that moment, Marcus entered from behind and fired at Robert. The bullet hit Robert's hand, and his gun fell. Robert fell to the ground, screaming. Jack immediately stepped forward and put handcuffs on him. "Your story is over, Robert." The revelation. The next day, CIA headquarters. Director Madison, Jack, Emily, and Marcus were sitting in a room. "You people did excellent work," the director said. "We caught the entire Russian network. Dmitri, Igor, Natasha, and the biggest surprise, Robert Mellon." Emily said, "We interrogated Robert. He told everything. He had been working for the Russians for the past 5 years." "How much information did he leak?" Marcus asked. "A lot," the director said seriously. "But fortunately, the most important information, the blueprints of the nuclear installations, we saved. If they had reached China..." Jack said, "So what will happen to General Lee?" "He'll be sent back to China. But first, we've made a deal with him," the director said. "What kind of deal?" Emily asked with surprise. "General Lee has told us about an American double agent working in China. In exchange, we'll give him a reduced sentence." This was another twist. In the world of espionage, nothing is ever straightforward. Marcus said, "So this isn't over?" "This is never over, Marcus," Jack said from experience. "When one door closes, another opens." The last shocking turn. 3 days later, Jack was relaxing in his apartment. The fatigue from the mission was still present. He turned on the TV. The news was on. "Breaking news! A major spy ring has been arrested in Washington. According to officials, this is a major success." Jack smiled and turned off the TV. The public is never told the full story. Suddenly, his phone rang. A number was unknown. "Hello?" A woman's voice came from the other side, with a Russian accent. "Agent Ryan, congratulations. You did excellent work." This was Natasha's voice. "Natasha, you're in jail." "Am I really?" Natasha laughed. Jack's heart started beating fast. He immediately ran to his computer and logged into the CIA system. He checked the list of prisoners. In Natasha's place, it was written, "Transferred to special prison." But who authorized her transfer? Jack looked at the details. The authorizer's name was Deputy Director John Brooks. Jack remembered. John Brooks was the person who had provided the initial information for this mission. "Oh no!" Jack's breath stopped. On the phone, Natasha said, "You've realized, Jack, the conspiracy wasn't limited to just Robert. It goes much deeper." "John Brooks? He's also with you?" "I won't tell you, but know this much. This game isn't over yet. We'll meet again, Agent Ryan." The phone was cut. Immediately, Jack called Emily. "Emily, we have a big problem. Natasha has escaped, and I suspect that..." Emily cut in. Jack, I know. I just found out. I'm investigating. Does Director Madison know? Yes, she's very angry. She's ordered John Brooks to be arrested. But will he be found? A few moments of silence. No, Jack. John Brooks has disappeared. His house is empty. It seems like he knew we would find out. Jack held his head. How many people are involved in this conspiracy? The new mission. The next morning, CIA headquarters emergency conference room. In addition to Director Madison, Jack, Emily, and Marcus, 2 more people were now present. One was FBI Director James Hart, and the other was the National Security Advisor, Catherine Wright. Gentlemen, the situation is extremely serious, Director Madison said. Natasha's escape proves that someone from inside was helping. John Brooks's betrayal is a major blow to us. James Hart said, we checked all of John Brooks's financial information. $20 million have come into his account in the past 3 years from different countries. 20 million, said Marcus with surprise. Yes, and this is just the money we found. There might be more. Catherine Wright placed her papers in front. We've seen a pattern. John Brooks has sabotaged several important missions in the past 3 years. One of our agents was killed in Ukraine. Now we've learned that John leaked his location. Jack's face hardened. So how many people's lives did he take? At least 5 American agents and 2 Allied agents. Silence fell over the room. Emily asked, so what will we do now? Director Madison looked at everyone. We need to catch John Brooks and Natasha, but this won't be easy. They're both experienced agents. Do we have any leads? Marcus asked. Emily opened her laptop. I worked all last night. I traced John's last call. It was from Mexico. Mexico? Yes, from the city of Cancun, but by now he must have left there too. James Hart said, our FBI agents are searching in Mexico, but they haven't found any trace. Jack fell into thought. Then he said, Natasha called me. That means she wants something. What does she want? Maybe she wants to send us a message, or maybe she wants to play a game. Director Madison said, Jack, what do you think? I think Natasha will come back. She's challenging us. Then we'll be ready, Marcus said enthusiastically. Catherine Wright said seriously, this isn't just about Natasha and John. We need to find out about the entire network. If there was one traitor inside us, there might be more. This was a terrifying feeling. No one could be trusted. Director Madison said, Jack, Emily, Marcus, I'm giving you 3 a new mission. You need to catch John Brooks and Natasha, and at the same time destroy the entire network. All 3 nodded. This will be dangerous, the director warned. We're ready, Jack said with full confidence. A new beginning. After the meeting, the 3 agents came out. Emily said, this will be our biggest mission. Marcus said with a smile, I'm ready for it. Anyway, life was getting boring. Jack looked at both of them. Look, this isn't a game. We're fighting against traitors who were our own people. They know our every move. But we also know their moves, Emily said. Exactly right. Therefore, we'll fight with our full strength. The 3 shook hands. One team, one mission. At that moment, in a distant country, in a luxury hotel, Natasha was standing on her balcony, looking toward the sea. John Brooks came to her. Do you really think this will work? John asked. Natasha smiled and said, Jack Ryan is a very good agent. He'll try to find us, and when they do, then we'll take them where we want them to be. And then the real game will begin. There was a strange gleam in Natasha's eyes. John wondered if they had made the right decision, but now there was no turning back. In 2 different corners of the world, 2 teams were preparing. On one side, American agents who wanted to protect their country. On the other side, traitors who had sold their principles for money. But the story doesn't end here. This was just the beginning of a long, dangerous, and complex struggle. Jack, Emily, and Marcus had to face many difficulties in the coming days. Many secrets were to be revealed, many enemies were to come forward, and most importantly, they had to find out just how deep this conspiracy goes. Was John Brooks really the only traitor, or was there someone else inside the CIA working for the enemy? These questions were still unanswered, but one thing was certain. Jack Ryan and his team never give up. They will fight until the last breath for their country, for their people, for the truth. The story continues.